It's a seventh straight trip to the NBA Finals for LeBron James and a third straight trip for the Cavaliers. Coach Ty Lue joked with me after clinching the East Finals last week that he would get to work on the Warriors as soon as he got on the plane. Now, after that win, LeBron told me that he'd enjoy it for a few days before shifting his focus to that juggernaut out west. He called the Warriors the best team in the league in the last 3 years and said the Cavs would be challenged offensively, defensively, mentally, and physically. Now, LeBron is the league's leading scorer of all time in the postseason, and he returned to the building where he and his teammates erased that 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals to clinch the title last year, and had this to say on his legacy.
Really talk about my legacy. I kind of just live in the moment, and if I'm able to accomplish something, then it kind of adds to it on its own. So in this instance, you know, I've seen some of the stats and some of the history and things of that nature, and you know, I'm first person to go to the final 7 straight times since I think Bill Russell and those guys back in the 50s, I believe, or 60s, and I think I was the first guy to take a franchise, 2 different franchises to the finals 4 times. So, you know, at the end of the day, I want to be able to, once I hang it up and not play this game anymore, that people can look at what I was able to accomplish, win, lose, or draw, and say that he made a difference.
Well, he's made a difference in the history of the game. Look at the final scoring leaders. As Kristen referenced, already the all-time scorer in the postseason, 7th in the finals. He said, Smitty, his mindset has changed, not about what it was in his 20s, about something to prove. This version of LeBron, where he is now, we've seen the peak of his career despite all of the numbers.
Yeah, at this age, and still chasing history. Isaiah still chasing the GOAT. His relentless pursuit of greatness. I mean, the commitment he has to put in for his body physically and mentally to still be at the top of his game individually and to be able to carry a franchise and teammates to the finals for the 8th time. Yes, 7 straight times. It is just remarkable. And then you start to throw out the numbers. This year for me, the 32.5 is phenomenal, but 42%, not known as a three-point shooter, Isaiah and Casey. He's shooting 42% from behind the three-point line. And still, all by the way, I'm still getting guys involved in rebounding and defending.
Yeah, when you talk about LeBron, you know, his efficiency rating, as he likes to say, has gotten better. And that gets better with age and experience. And the older you get, the easier the game gets. But LeBron James came into our league at such a young age and started dominating. It always seemed that the game was easy for him physically. But right now, I think where it's easier for him is the mental challenge, the mental preparation, and what he's doing and how he's playing and uplifting his teammates.
It's